I'd now like to recognize for 2 minutes Mr. Rivera for opening statements.
Thank you very much, Mr. Chairman, and thank you to the witnesses for testifying before our committee today. Today, the average price per gallon in Florida, my home state, stands at $3.61 a gallon. The ramifications are felt across the economy when you take into account the hidden costs associated with such a surge in fuel costs, especially when you consider it was $2.80 at this time just 1 year ago. Consumers see the effects of rising fuel costs in their daily lives, from the increased price of transportation, the increased cost of moving goods from producers to storefronts and to market, the increased cost of utilities, the increased cost of literally feeding their families, and so on. My constituents are being squeezed by these increased costs, and the administration does not seem to have a coherent plan to expand supplies and help ease price pressures. With additional supplies, the tight market conditions that have put pressure on our constituents are going to persist. To address our current situation, we need to increase capacity and explore for new domestic sources of oil and natural gas. Since the Deepwater Horizon accident, production in the outer continental shelf has fallen by 270,000 barrels per day. Furthermore, the Energy Information Administration expects Gulf of Mexico production to fall by 250,000 barrels per day each year over the next 2 years. I also understand that EIA has lowered their annual energy outlook because of, quote, from their own report, expected delays in near-term projects, in part as a result of the drilling moratorium. Canada is America's #1 supplier of petroleum. In January of this year, we imported over 2,100 barrels of oil a day from our neighbors to the north. Our Canadian friends are capable of providing us with much more petroleum resources, but we currently lack the sufficient infrastructure to bring them to refineries for processing and eventually to market. I look forward to your testimony on this critical issue. Thank you, Mr. Chairman.